Did he keep on about it and you got upset about that?
Well, he kept on about it, but I don't remember getting upset about it. He kept on about it. It's like, it seemed later than it was, it seemed late.
Yeah, this time change, man, it messes everything up. It gets darker a whole lot quicker, and it seems later than it is.
Yep. And, he kept wanting to go out. Let's go to the bar. When you go to the bar, I said, that's a bad idea. We shouldn't, let's not do that. I wasn't pissed off at him, for God's sakes. Shit.
Now, I remember you said that he got the bottle of vodka. Were you guys both drinking vodka, or just?
Yeah, I drank vodka with him.
Because that way it'll be something the ME's office will need to know, especially when we do the toxicology. It's unbelievable. I just cannot believe. I can't believe it.
Michael would be sentenced to life in prison for taking the life of Police Chief Lucky Miller. Lucky's sister would speak at Michael's sentencing in regards to the death of her brother. She stated, "One of the things I struggle with the most is trying to understand how the person who was his partner and friend and knows all of us was the one who took his life, even when Lucky was pleading with him to stop. I cannot fathom how a person, especially one who was sworn to serve and protect others, could take someone else's life with his bare hands."
And that's where we're at, because like I said, there's our department that's wanting to know what happened, and
right.
There's your department wanting to know what happened. And
I get you.
And at that time, like I said, we didn't know what your condition was, whether we were going to get answers or not, and then like I said, there's more questions than answers. Especially since you guys had such a close relationship to begin with.
Yep.
Anything else?
You got any questions for us, Mike, before we get you across the street?
No, I guess I'm getting booked into jail, and
Yes, sir. Okay. Yep, we're gonna get you booked in the jail and put in special housing over there so that you're not back there with the heads and stuff.
right.
And protective custody. You're not wanting to harm yourself or anything, are you?
No,
Okay. Do you have any kind of medical issues?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay. You don't take any kind of, well, you take asthma medication, right?
Yeah, I've got some inhalers.
Is that something that you have to have every day?
No, it's as needed. Usually, yeah, I take the one usually every day, but it's not. I don't know if it's doing any good or not. But one of them that I need sometimes.
Well, just make sure that you tell them that over there when that nurse is talking with you. That you tell them all that so that they can get that stuff for you.
Shit, man, I can't. I just can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's what we're just trying to figure out. Things happen. Bad things happen.
Yep.
Sometimes, and there is no excuse for it, no reason why. We don't know. There's a moment in time where I guess you don't realize what's going on.
Are you going with him?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll let you all to.
This is Investigator Martinez with the Escambia County Sheriff's Office interview, and it is conducted at the Hilton on Pensacola Beach, 12 Via de Luna. Present during this interview is Deputy Sheriff Lloyd and John Gardner. Can you state your name for the record, sir?
John Garner.
Mr. Gardner, are you employed with the Hilton, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long have you been employed?
since April of 2018.
Okay. Mr. Gardner, what are some of your duties here at the Hilton?
I'm in charge of maintenance of the property on nights.
Okay. Were you working on the day of the homicide here at the Hilton?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about that night or that evening?
Started off all normal, no worries. The room in question had a service call at approximately 6 o'clock for a TV remote. Went up to the room and saw the two gentlemen. Everything was fine, including the TV remote, which is in the room on the table.
Okay. Did you go in the room to?
Not at that time. I was standing in the doorway and I saw the TV remote, and then all I asked was, "Are the batteries good?" And he said, "Let me check." So we checked, and everything was fine.
Okay.
And then I left.
All right. Was that first time also any time someone, as far as you getting noise complaints about the room, or is
There
it?
was no noise complaints at that time.
Okay. So the second time you went up to the room, what was that?
The second time was a noise complaint from the guest in room 525, and we wound up moving those guests to another room. And I told one of the gentlemen that just brought his head to the door with it just open slightly, that we have a noise complaint and you guys need to calm down. This is your first warning. And he said, "Okay, we'll calm them down."
Okay. And what about the next time?
Next time was after the guest in 529 had a noise complaint, and then they actually, after they made a noise complaint, they came down and said it all of a sudden went silent. We don't hear anything. And so I went up to the room and I knocked on the door, 527, announced myself as maintenance security, and all I got was a grunt in return. Knocked on the door one more time, announced myself again. All I got was a grunt in return. Third time, knock, grunt, and then I called on the radio down to the front desk and told them I'm going into the room. I'm not getting anybody to come to the door, and all I'm hearing is a grunting noise. They said, "Okay, you're authorized to go in." I went, opened the door, announced myself. I could not see anybody other than someone's feet on the floor between the bed and the wall. I walked in further, saw one gentleman sitting on top of the other gentleman, and I told him he needed to get up, and all he would do was grunt. I observed some blood on the sheets,